Keep it short, okay? Someone wants to say hello.
Good evening. I'd like to thank the Radio and Television Correspondents Association for having this dinner. I'd also like to thank anyone that made it tonight that may have crashed the party. I'm sure we'll hear about you on TMZ in the morning.
We're here with Iman Crosson, who just impersonated President Obama tonight at the Radio and Television Correspondent Center. Iman, how did you get into this thing of impersonating the president?
You know, I saw him coming up during the campaign, and I decided to just start working on an impersonation on YouTube, and I did it and put it out there, and people liked it, and I just ran with it from there. So it's taken off.
And what was it like tonight to be in front of a crowd of essentially all of the most prestigious journalists in Washington playing the president?
A little nerve-wracking, you know, and you have Bill O'Reilly giving you the eye in the audience, you know, that's pretty cool. But to follow the vice president is a little nerve-wracking, but it was cool to go up there and, you know, to think, you know, I went from YouTube videos and to standing on stage with the vice president and shaking his hand, so that's very cool.
Where do you get your material?
My material, a lot of my material just comes from my crazy brain. This particular night, I did have writers help me with the speech, so that way I knew I had some more solid material. So, just to be on the safe side.
Okay. And finally, Mr. President, what do you think is going to happen with the health care bill this week?
I think we're going to pass it or else. Because if we don't, we've got some problems. And you're dealing with me. It's me we're talking about.
You got fans everywhere, Iman.
Thankfully, and it's all because of YouTube, and I appreciate YouTube. I love you guys. You guys have always supported me, and I love that. So much love and mad respect to you.
All right.
It's great to see the Fox News team here. I'm thrilled. Practically bursting at the seams. I too could have been a Fox News reporter. I mean, I do have the legs for it. If that joke offended anyone, don't worry, I'll invite you to a beer summit, everything will be okay. Just the other day, Joe Biden invited me to his St. Patrick's Day after party. I told him, Joe, I'm not Irish. He says, well, sure you are. He's still convinced that my name is O''Bama. He says to me, there's plenty of Irish African Americans. I said, well, yeah, like who? Well, he goes, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal. I said, Joe, I'm not sure about those. Do you have any better examples? He goes, sure, Oprah. Now, I must admit, the Tea Party has become a real phenomenon. You know, they're worked up from what I hear. They're angry. They're all energized and stuff. Perhaps they should switch to decaf. And if they slowed down just a little bit, maybe they might want to run a few spell checks on those posters. Now, I'm sure that we can get a few Republicans to back the health care bill. Republicans like Lindsey Graham or Brett Guthrie, Dick Lugar. I just have to let them know that it will cover Rogaine, Geritol, and Slim Fast. As far as foreign affairs, I still say we must be firm with the Iranians. However, we must keep open dialogue. So that's why I'm going to make a personal trip myself to Beverly Hills. And lastly, in closing, I must say this on a serious note. I know that the choices we have ahead of us are tough, and not everyone agrees with my choices. However, I promise you that by the end of my term, America will be able to stand up together for the first time and agree that once you go black, you don't go back. Thank you all very much. God bless you, and God bless America.
Ladies and gentlemen, Iman.
Olivia, immediate post-game analysis.
Well, that was our favorite YouTube star, Alphacat.
Our headliner tonight
he just made it on the big time, the big stage
self-titled
up there.
All-American Immigrant. Joe Wong has come a long way.